Know that ache that hits when you hear an old song or smell something from your childhood? Or recently all of these short-form videos showing Christmas in the 80s and 90s. That physical pain you feel isn't just in your head. Your brain is literally processing nostalgic loss the same way it processes getting hurt. Recent brain imaging studies show that when nostalgia triggers that familiar chest tightness, it's activating the exact same pain regions that light up when you stub your toe. Here's the thing about your brain. It's got this area called the anterior cingulate cortex that's basically the control center for both physical pain and emotional hurt. And get this, the exact same regions light up whether you're dealing with a broken bone or a broken heart. This is why breakups suck so bad. So when you're scrolling through those Christmas videos from the 90s and suddenly feel that sharp pang in your chest, your brain is literally activating the same areas that would fire if someone physically hurt you. It's not you being dramatic. Your neural circuits genuinely can't distinguish between the ache of missing your childhood and the ache of stubbing your toe. They're running through identical pathways. That's exactly why nostalgia hits like a truck sometimes. Your brain is basically going, "Oh no, we're injured," and treating lost time like an actual wound. When you're hit with nostalgia, your brain floods those memories with dopamine, the same chemical that makes you crave your morning coffee or a delicious plate of spaghetti. This dopamine doesn't just make the memory feel good, it actually rewires your brain, making those memories more vivid and way easier to access. It's like your brain is highlighting them in permanent marker. So that Christmas morning from 1995, your brain's been soaking it in feel-good chemicals for decades, making it way sharper than whatever you ate for breakfast today. Every time nostalgia kicks in, your brain basically resaves that memory with a fresh coat of dopamine. It's wild. Your past can literally feel more real than what's happening right now. Here's where it gets really intense. All those sensory details, the exact smell of your grandmother's kitchen, the specific song playing, get locked in alongside that dopamine rush, which is why a single scent or lyric can transport you so completely that your body forgets it's 2026. It's beautiful, but it's also exactly why scrolling through old photos at 2 a.m. leaves you feeling like you've been emotionally hit by a truck. My favourite memory is thinking about walking through the mall or going to Blockbuster during Christmas and picking out a movie, the excitement of wondering if the movie would be available or not. What is yours? Let's dive into why your brain can't tell the difference between missing the past and getting punched in the gut. You're not just mourning Christmas mornings or summer vacations, you're mourning the person who lived through them. That version of you who thought anything was possible, those relationships that seemed rock solid, those places that actually felt like home before everything shifted. Something most people don't realize is, this is real loss. Your brain literally can't tell the difference between losing someone and losing who you used to be. The summer you're missing? It's not really the summer, it's that version of you who thought it would last forever. And since you can't become them again, you feel a quiet kind of mourning. You're not just missing your old bedroom, you're grieving the kid who felt completely safe there. That wistful feeling we call nostalgia is sometimes much more like grief. It's actually mourning your past self. This helps you to be grateful for the present moment you are living in now, because someday this exact moment you are living will become a nostalgic memory of a time you wish you were living. Your brain processes it all the same way. Losing a person, losing who you were, both hit you as genuine loss. Both ache in exactly the same way. The more you try to fight that nostalgic pain, telling yourself to get over it or stop being dramatic, the more you're actually amplifying those same neural pathways that are already treating emotional loss like physical injury. Your brain interprets resistance as another threat signal. When you stub your toe, you don't just stand there telling yourself to quit feeling it, right? But with nostalgia, that's exactly what we do. We try to numb it out, dodge those feelings, or get caught up mentally replaying our worries, and all of that actually makes our emotional resilience weaker and keeps our brain stuck in that high alert mode. So now you've got this vicious cycle going where the resistance makes the pain worse, and the worse pain makes you resist even harder, which rewires those neural pathways to become even more sensitive to future hits. Picture this. You're scrolling through those Christmas videos at 2 a.m., fighting the wave of sadness that hits. You're literally training your brain to make the next nostalgic episode hurt even more. That resistance isn't protecting you. It's teaching your nervous system that these memories are actually dangerous. Instead of fighting those Christmas morning memories, sit with them like you would a good friend who's crying. Look, it's not about getting stuck in the past. It's about honouring what those moments meant to you. When that wave hits, just let it. Feel the ache for the kid who believed in magic, for the family dinners that felt eternal, for the version of you who thought everything would stay the same forever. That pain? It's telling you what you valued, what shaped you, what still matters enough to make your chest tight 30 years later. Feeling this pain is making you stronger for the future. But here's something you can actually do in that moment when nostalgia hits. Write one sentence to your past self. Not a journal entry. Not a long letter. Just one sentence. Thank you for believing everything was possible. I'm sorry things got complicated. You were braver than you knew. Write it on your phone, on a napkin, wherever. This simple act shifts your brain from passive mourning to active gratitude, and it literally interrupts those pain pathways by engaging the parts of your brain responsible for meaning-making and connection. You're not trying to fix the loss. You're acknowledging what that past version of you gave to who you are now. There is nothing wrong with you for missing what's gone. Your brain is actually doing its job perfectly, holding onto the good stuff by making sure you remember exactly how amazing it felt. If this content speaks to you, I'd love to have you here. Subscribe for more conversations like this, and send this to anyone you feel might need to hear this message. See you in the next one.